Hello and welcome to this week's episode. We're doing a little bit different this week because it is the first YouTube of 2023, and we thought we'd pop on by and just have a nice friendly chat with you guys and let you know what our plans are going forwards. So, hi Jess, how was your Christmas?
Christmas was awesome and New Year's set to be even better.
Yes,
How was
absolutely.
your Christmas?
My Christmas was really nice, we just stayed at home with the kids and then like seeing family and stuff on Boxing Day. Everyone was done with Christmas by about 11 o'clock in the morning. We were all ill, still a bit ill now, you can probably hear it in my
Yeah.
voice. So yeah, everyone was just kind of done, and like I was overstimulated by 11 o'clock. The kids were both like just like, no, I'm done, like I'm going to play on my Xbox.
Time for a nap.
Yeah. But and then like our Christmas dinner we had like towards like late afternoon, and even that I just put all the stuff out on the table and just said just take what you want, because I'm not arguing with you about what you're going to eat and what you're not going to eat, because everyone doesn't feel very well anyway, so
Yeah.
just
That's what Christmas was like at David's mum's as well, because it all just goes in the table and then it's just like serve yourself. Take
mhm.
as much or as little as you want. And obviously, because it's Christmas, you take as much as you want.
Yeah. And then with all the leftovers I put them in the slow cooker, so then like it just kept them like warm, and then like Dean and the kids were eating it for the next couple of days.
They could go back and pick up bits that they
Yeah.
wanted. Yeah.
But I didn't, but Dean and the kids did. But yeah, Christmas was good. I'm glad that we took the break. I know it doesn't look like we took a break from YouTube because we pre-recorded some
Yeah.
stuff and had that still going. But from like our actual business, we took a break from shipping, and we did take a bit of a break from working behind the scenes as well, but then also did a lot of work behind the scenes at the same time because we didn't have to have that focus on shipping and customer service side of stuff.
Yeah. Well, for me, I did a lot of like pre-planning, like planned way ahead so that I could take that break over Christmas. And I just took a social media break. I
Mhm.
maybe went on a couple of times, did a little scroll, liked one or two things, but I didn't post. I just kind of like crawled away under a rock for a few weeks. And I think it was so needed, because I think people sometimes when you work on social media and you socialize on social media, it all kind of blends into one and you can't separate the two, right? So yeah, it was good to take a break, but I was so ready to come back.
Obviously it can be very overwhelming as well over like that season for social media, because everyone's like, oh, look at me, look how amazing everything is,
Yeah.
because everyone generally only shows like the good side, right, of life in general on social media. And everyone's just like there, like it's post after post after post of just like, look how happy I am, look at this amazing stuff, and like it makes you feel a bit like unworthy and not loved, and like that you don't have this amazing life that everyone
Yeah.
does have.
Yeah,
Right?
because I didn't go anywhere over Christmas, really. Like I didn't really leave the house unless I was doing Christmas shopping until Christmas Day, when I was like out and about going to, because obviously I stay at David's on Christmas and then he comes back here after Boxing Day. Like the week of Christmas, I was hardly ever in the house, but on the lead up to Christmas, I didn't go anywhere.
Leave the house.
And you see everyone like going and getting the Christmas trees and seeing Santa and things. Like I don't have kids, so I don't, like, the magic of Christmas is a bit lost on me sometimes,
Yeah,
even though I do love that time of year. Um, it's a bit different when there's no children around. So
definitely is a bit different when there's no children around. Like before
yeah,
we had kids, we never had a Christmas tree. We
yeah,
didn't
like
but like what's the point? Obviously now we have the kids, it's kind of like, oh well, we have to do this for them because it's not fair for them to like not have that experience
yeah,
because of our decisions. They had the Christmas tree in their bedroom this year because there was no room anywhere else in the house, because our house is just crammed and overflowing because of all trying to fit a business and a family of four in a small 3-bedroom house.
it's not it, is it? It's not it.
Not it. And like poor Skylar, bless her, she's already been kicked out of her bedroom and into Dexter's so we can take the room for storage. The supplier said to me yesterday, do you have much more room for stock? And I was like, wow, not really, but I'll make room. I've already kicked one of the kids out of her bedroom for storage. And he was just like, God's sake.
I'll just start putting like shelving units like up your stairs in your bathroom, like in your spare bathroom.
He even said to me yesterday, he's like, wow, there's room for racking in the living room now. And I'm like, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
It'll be in every room other than the bedroom, won't it?
You'll
and
see
then
it
you
behind
and the kid will
me.
just be
Next
in
time
there.
we're on call together, you'll just see this racket behind me that he's put up. Right?
Do you know what? That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I mean, we've got it, but don't really want it in the living room. I would like one like space where it's not just like overload of product, you know, because even in the bedroom it's got all like the print stuff to make the labels and all the like cutting and the Cricut machine, and you know, it's just a lot of stuff up there too. And like this is the one room where it's just like the laptop.
And you can work or relax in there. It's not like consumed by every other work day stuff. Again, it's like the social media thing, right? Working on social media, socializing. It's like working from home, relaxing at home. You've got to find that balance. And if you need at least one room in your house that you can just run away to and just not feel like you're at work.
Unfortunately, that's not even my bedroom, so I'm keeping it in my room. So yeah, it is 2023, and obviously we've just been through 2022, and it was a ride.
It was.
So March, Dean came home, and we were all back together again, and you know, like settling back into life. We rebranded from Cannabis to the Strange Apothecary. We launched YouTube last year.
We actually, when you sit back and think about it, we had quite a few wins last year, didn't we? Like we achieved so much. We started new things, and like we started to step out of our comfort zone way more, I feel, last year.
I've learnt so much as well from doing YouTube videos. You know, like, do you remember when we first started recording, we would do it in like one take because I didn't know how to edit other than cut the end and the beginning. And now I'm cutting and snipping and doing all sorts. And it
just takes a bit of practice, doesn't it? I was like that with the podcast, but I got overwhelmed with my podcast. I thought it was too hard to like script it, record it, and edit it all on my own. And then, I soon lost interest with that because I was like, it's just too hard. I can't do it.
Yeah, well, that's what's great about doing this YouTube. And obviously we do the podcast as well, but that is YouTube just like into a podcast.
Yeah.
But that's what's great about it, because obviously you will start it by like scripting it and getting it ready to go, and then I'll take it and turn it into slides, and then we'll record it together.
Yeah, it's 100% a team effort. Like, I don't think we could do it without each other, really. It wouldn't be what it is without each other. And I think that's something that's so great about us, because we've always worked great from day one. It was meant to be.
Absolutely. Normally you'll sit with me, like if I'm editing it, like whilst when we've just recorded, like
I'm listening to it in 3 times speed.
You normally sit with me whilst I'm editing as well, you know, and uploading too. So that's kind of like with you helping there too. So even Sally, our friend, comes and joins us sometimes and laughs at us speaking at 3 times the speed that we should. It sounds so slow when you put it back at the normal speed though.
Which is actually the speed that we talk at. But I can't help but laugh every time Hannah speeds it up. I'm just sat there chuckling to myself like a little girl. It's so funny.
So we don't actually have like any plans of what we're going to be posting on YouTube yet, right? We've not sat down and sorted that out yet, but it's going to be kind of the same as it has been. Not have any plans to change it, really. You know, more about herbs, crystals, essential oils, general health and well-being. And that's the route that we're going down, right? Alternative healing.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to it. I mean, you can make one video about rose quartz, you can make 10 videos about rose quartz. I mean, there's different things to learn all the time, and not everybody uses rose quartz the same, for example. So there's multiple different ways of learning how to use something that would benefit you. So I think sticking in this direction is a good idea.
I mean, the list we have is huge. We just haven't picked out from the list what we're actually gonna
and the list can be added onto as well, which is insane. It just keeps growing.
Absolutely. And then like obviously YouTube, we don't monetize YouTube. It's just like our way of sharing information and getting people to, you know who we are and trust what we have to say. The Strange Apothecary is what we monetize. That is our business, you know, that's where we make our money. So they do link back to each other sometimes. If we do a video that relates to one of our products, you know, we'll obviously talk about the product too, or we'll do a little link in the description to it.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes there's a blog post that's linked to a YouTube video, so like we'll link that in there sometimes.
Yeah.
And because our website is so much more than just a shop, let's admit, like the training that we did the other day for our advocates was just insane. The website looks so good. And it's a place where you can literally go and learn things. You know, you don't have to think of it as, oh, I'll only go to the website to buy something. It's very interactive. There's so much information and there's ways of contacting us if you need to. But yeah, I absolutely adore our website. I think it's great.
Same.
You put so much effort into it over the years though, and it's just got better and better. But that's what happens when you start without knowing everything. Yeah, you learn as you go.
Even like in web design, you know, I've learned so much in the last couple of years because I kind of just got thrown in the deep end of it, you know.
Just a bit.
I just, just got thrown in the deep end. I was like, okay, well, this is my job now. So I'll crack on with this then. And, you know, there's been times where I've been like, yeah, the website's amazing. And a couple months later, I've looked at it and been like, I hate it.
Yeah. Literally messaged me like late at night, like, I hate the website. I don't like it anymore.
You know, but now the way that it is, the layout of it, the information that's shared on it, like I think there's little bits that can be improved, but like overall I think that is pretty like incredible and like up there with some incredible brands, you know.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
I mean, with the Strange Apothecary, we don't even really know what products are going to be launching this year, right? We've just kind of come into 2023, like glad to be in the 2022's over.
Yeah, I mean, well, we only rebranded, I feel like 6 months ago.
Well, we officially rebranded in June.
Yeah,
but we had it planned from like March time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we officially rebranded. Like, so it was to keep like the anniversary and everything on the same.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was the 14th of June that we officially rebranded to the Strange Apothecary. And like we made the big announcement like 2 weeks before. Yeah, you know, we had loads of people like all hyped up about joining, and because you can join us and sell the products as well if you wish and earn a commission. Yeah, everyone was like really, really excited, and we've all obviously like expanded a lot as well.
That's what I mean. We've not had chance to think about new products because there has been so many that have recently been launched, right? So I mean, we are open to suggestions. If there's anything that you want us to release or anything you'd like to see us stock, we'll do our best, but the product's got to match our ethics, guys. It's got to. If it doesn't match the ethics, it's not sold on the website, unfortunately.
I feel like there's definitely gonna be some more essential oils. You know, that's definitely going to happen this year. There's going to be, because we started our range of essential oils last year, and we kind of like we've got into this rhythm of launching 5 at a time and then like selling those 5 in a set as well, so people can get all 5 like at a slightly reduced price. But we've got the beginner set, the learner set, the expansion set, and the expansion set 2. So I guess we'll just carry on with the expansion set.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we did the learner and the beginner one there as like your basic essential oils, and then the expansion ones are like the more obscure or ones that you don't necessarily hear of all the time. I mean, the price of some essential oils, man, whew,
I know
they do not come cheap.
Rose is insane. Chamomile up there as well. Another one, I think jasmine I was looking at the other day, and I was just like, geez.
And I'm sure there's a few more, because I was like, oh yeah, we can have that, and then when I looked at the price per 5 ml, I was like, yeah, actually,
if they're really expensive, then people will generally sell them like, because normally you get essential oils from like 10 ml up, right? But if they're expensive, then you'll find that people will do them at 5 ml and then go up, because
and sometimes even the 5 ml price is like takes your breath away a little. But then you think about anyway, our essential oil guide explains like the making process, but some plant material you need a lot of to make a little bit of oil. So that's where your price comes into it sometimes.
We do have a video as well that we can link that explains more about the process of actually making essential oils too. Obviously, like the start of last year, we were just CBD and we were just going into launching mushroom supplements as well alongside. And then we were like, do you know what? We want more. We want to do more. We want to give more.
Like we need to bust the door off this bish. Like
being Hannibus, we just felt so restricted to what we could do because everything was like, well, it has to be related back to CBD or hemp or cannabis in some way. Whereas now it's like the Strange Apothecary, as long as it's related back to health and healing in a holistic way and it's organic and natural,
it's basically on brand.
Absolutely anything. So last year we launched our whole essential oil range. We launched our superfood powder range as well.
Hair serum,
nail serum, anti-aging, and also dry shampoo.
And clay mask bar. So many products.
And also an entire cleaning range. Like we partnered with Eco Vibe and brought an entire cleaning range because the chemicals that you use around your home can have a massive impact on your health.
Yeah.
So if we can help from that direction, as well as like the inside the body as well, we're hitting people from all different ways.
Yeah. And the environmentally friendly aspect of it as well. So it's like a 2-for-1 because it can help your health and it also can help the environment because like plastic waste is an issue, let's admit. It's so easy to buy like your Domestos and your bleach spray from Asda, but when you're buying like 4 of them a month, that's so much plastic. And with Eco Vibe, there's no plastic.
There's some incredible shops around now, where you can take in your plastic bottles and refill, but not everyone can get out to these shops and refill. Like it takes me like a 15-minute drive to get to one of these shops. I can't just like pop down the road and pop in and like grab some bits and pop home again. Like I have to actually plan a journey and go out and pay for parking and it's a whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Whereas with these, they're delivered straight to my door and I can use them knowing that I'm being as eco-friendly as I possibly can be.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not using...
Like the packaging is as small as it can possibly be, right? There's like next to no packaging waste. Like Eco Vibe was just a brilliant choice.
And some may argue that like, well, having it delivered to your door, you're going to cause those like extra emissions and stuff to be used. But I'd have to use emissions anyway to go and get it in the first place from where I live.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't really make a difference because that delivery driver is going to be like on a route that kind of comes past my house anyway. So
I was literally going to say he's going to be delivering parcels whether you order or not, right?
Yeah. So Eco Vibe is an incredible brand and I'm really happy that we decided to partner with them and hopefully we'll do a few more bits with them this year. But yeah, it's basically this year we're just going to be kind of expanding on what we already have, right? Because we have a great baseline for products now. Like incredible, actually. It's not even great, it is amazing. So I'm excited to be able to just kind of like expand on top of that and just really like show things off in a different way to what we did last year, because obviously we've changed the monthly live that we do. So last year we did monthly lives on a full moon, and this year we've decided that we're going to change that and it's going to be around the 3rd Thursday of each month. And that's going to be when we do it, whether it falls on a full moon or not, because it doesn't really matter if it falls on a full moon. Like it's going to be nice to have our full moons back to ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah. Because we used to do ritual. We used to do like full moon rituals every month, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we started doing our like market night lives, which then consumed our full moon nights. So it kind of petered off. But I always used to enjoy doing that. But yeah, let's try something different and try something new and bring variety to people, because that's what it's all about. We've got so many products. It's hard to show you all of them all at once because it can be very overwhelming. Yes. So we've not niched down, I suppose, but made like each month a different theme, so that each month we can showcase a different variety of products for specific things. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, so this month is Holistic Healing Hour. which is all about, because everyone goes on like a health kick through January, right? Not everyone, I'm not, but most people most people go on a health kick through January. So we thought the superfoods would be a great product for our product of the month. So that's going to be our main feature for the market night. And then also with us having advocates, we've changed how we're doing things over there. We know we don't have product of the week anymore. We have product of the month. And again, that ties into the product that we're going to be promoting on market night. So it's just everyone has a focus for a whole month of what direction like to go in. Whereas I found like last year it was very like, if we think the product of the week, it changed every 52 times.
Yeah.
And that's a lot.
That is a lot. That is a lot. It was a lot of work as well.
Yeah. You know, so product of the month now, it's kind of like condensed everything and brought everything together and
tidied it up. I feel like tidied it.
You know, we do weekly tasks as well with the advocates as well. Not that they have to do them or they're compulsory or anything, but it just gives them some guidance. You know, if they're like feeling a little bit lost, they can be like, oh, what's the task for this week? I'll go and look at that and see if I can get some inspiration of where to go.
The task is now combined in with the product of the month, isn't it? Yeah. So there's not posts going out left, right, and centre every week. And they've just got one post that they can search back on all throughout the month. And yeah, there is different prompts each week, but it's still focused around that same variety of like superfoods this month.
Yeah, so in our superfoods, you've included all your super powders that we have, which is another incredible brand that we've partnered with, and the hemp seeds, you know, and like, yeah, we'll have more out on our table for the market night that we do just to fill the table a bit more, but it's going to be very health driven, you know, so it's going to be like the CBD and the mushrooms and things like that. It won't be like all of the like little fancy stuff we have, like hemp homeware and eyeshadow palettes and, you know, all the stuff that's just like, oh, that's pretty, I'll buy that.
Which we do have those products as well. But it will be nice. It'd be nice for you to not have to do everything all at once every month.
It's so much much to do on the table. I had an opportunity to do a stall this month as well, and I was just like, I just can't. Like, it was the day after Dean's birthday, and it was like a health and wellness one too. And I was like, do you know what? Like, I'm just taking January, like, just to like, you know, get into business
get
again.
Into your swing,
because it's just taking a couple weeks off has been great, but trying to get back into it and also being ill at the same time, and other stuff that we've had go on in our personal lives is just not been easy, you know, to be like, let's go.
No, it's just like one thing piled on top of another thing piled on top of another thing, right? It's just it's been a lot. It's been a lot.
It did get to the point last year, like towards the end of the year, I was just like, do I want to do this anymore? You know, like, do I want to keep going in this direction? Do we want to swivel into a new direction? Like, what do I actually want? And I'm just there, like, I don't even know.
We were like waiting for the answer to like present itself in a way like, come on, universe, tell us what we're supposed to do.
But then like coming back, like what we officially came back to business yesterday and started shipping again. And there's been a lot happen in the last couple of days, like a lot of new business opportunities that have been presented to us. And I feel like now I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. Like, you know, I needed to take that break. I needed to chill out and I needed to just, you know, let a lot of stuff go and move on. And now I'm like, oh, okay, like, so we've cleared out all that bad energy and we've let all of this like new, fresh, positive energy come in. So
it was definitely needed. Definitely.
So I'm actually excited now to carry on with business rather than questioning business.
Well, I think needing to know the answer yourself on what you do next is a big thing, but the way everything's turned out in the end, with us being so unsure, I think I'm 100% positive that this is what we're meant to be doing. This is definitely what we're meant to be doing. We're on the right track for sure.
And then and one product that we do know that we're going to be bringing, and we've done this before, but we've stopped doing it because we like rebranded and needed to remake everything and, you know, start fresh, is merch. Okay, so we're going to be bringing back merch. We're going to be bringing back those hoodies and those t-shirts and some other bits and bobs alongside as well. There's going to be Strange Apothecary branded ones, and then there's going to be just like, there's still Strange Apothecary branded, okay, but funky t-shirts and hoodies as well that you can get. But all of our merch is organic and eco-friendly too, so you know that's all, it ties in with what we do in general, and it's all 100% cotton, because otherwise one of our main people within our business can't wear it, and that's not good. Making sure that it's 100% cotton too. But yeah, that's definitely going to be coming back in the next few weeks. It's a massive job to do, and you know, get everything prepped and linked into the website and that, but trust me, when it is there, it's going to be absolutely incredible. It is drop shipped, so it will be done on a separate postal charge than what we do, because it's print on demand, so we don't actually hold the stock in. So we won't ever have that on like our market nights or anything like that. That is something that you would have to go directly to the website to browse.
We might have our own pieces that we might be wearing.
Yeah,
because we have got our hoodie, haven't we? Our green. Is it like what green would you say it is? It's like bottle green. Or
that's exactly what green it is. When I brought bottle green.
It's such a nice color. I love that green, and yeah, I'm excited to see what you do, because all the merch that we've always done in the past has always been really nice too. But finding that supplier that's spot on, that ethics match, that can give us what we need, the drop shipping, you know, it takes a while to find the right place, doesn't it? So
it took ages to find the that we use. I like them because, you know, they're all of the stuff that they ship as well is in eco-friendly packaging. It's not like wrapped in plastic or anything like that.
No.
So, yeah, absolutely love that about them. But yeah, our next market night, so our first market night of 2023, where we're going to be doing things a little bit different, is on the 12th of this month. At 7:30 on our Facebook page, which you can find the link in the description below. Come follow us over on Facebook. That's where we share most of our stuff. It's the main social media that we use because we're old, okay?
we dinosaurs were the social media realms. Well, like, we remember MySpace, don't judge, okay?
Ego. Okay, so Facebook is where we spend most time. We're occasionally on TikTok, we're occasionally on Instagram, you know, but Facebook is the main place that you will find us.
Yeah.
And I would like to say that we're going to get better at being other places, but I say that all the time and it never happens. I'm not doing it anymore, okay?
I was going to say, Facebook is one of them places where you can kind of have everything together.
Yeah.
You know, it's sometimes I've not quite nailed TikTok because I am an old person, and sometimes Instagram because I'm not a person that takes a lot of selfies, or I don't really go places. I'm like, Instagram scares me because it'd just be a picture of my bed or my TV or my desk every day, and I don't do selfies. But I am gonna try and make a little bit of a promise to myself to not be so scared to take selfies this year, and maybe post on Instagram a little bit, maybe do a reel, and just grow that, get out of that comfort zone, because the comfort zone is not doing me any benefits. So
the main thing I use TikTok for is to make reels to post onto Facebook.
Well, there you go then.
So we are there occasionally, just not very often. There's also, again, like that Jess said, like my life is literally like my bed, my desk, my kids, you know, and there's not a lot, like there's always a lot going on behind the scenes, but there's never really like a lot to show.
Yeah, you see these people who vlog and they do things different every day, and I'm like, I feel like my life is so boring in comparison, because I've not got a different environment to show every day. You know, I don't go out to a place of work, I don't have a lot of friends like local, like my friends are internet friends that live like 200-300 miles away in real life. So yeah, you mostly see me at my desk.
I mean, I get up, Dexter goes to school, he gets picked up by the bus, I don't even have to leave the house to take him to school.
That's the best thing ever.
We'll give Skylar some breakfast, and then she has to do her homeschool work for like an hour, 2 hours, you know, we don't make her sit and work all day. And then it's like housework or work. That's my day. And then Dexter's home about 3:30, and that's it.
I mean, I suppose if the best way to catch a snippet of your life would be to catch you on the live while you're packaging orders, right?
Yeah,
because those lives can be so unpredictable sometimes. Who knows what's going to happen? Sometimes shopping arrives, sometimes a delivery arrives, sometimes the kids are there.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes Dean's trying to hide in the corner of the camera so you don't see him.
But yeah, I do generally go live to package orders daily. Obviously I've not done them for a couple of weeks because we've been closed. And then yesterday, like I'm still ill, so I was just like, I'm not going live. I'm just gonna get the orders packaged at my own pace, and then get them down to the post office before collection.
It's not that as well. It's all about the energy, isn't it? If you're not feeling 100%, you're not gonna put 100% going live. So it does have a lot of impact how you feel sometimes. If the energy's not there, it's not there, right?
I'm hoping to bring them back on Monday. And what date would Monday be? Monday the 9th. Okay, so Monday the 9th, I'm hoping to be back doing the packing lives and getting fully back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Because this whole household has been ill since the 10th of December. It's just been like cycling around, and it's been ridiculous. Hopefully, like we would have kicked everything out by the end of this week. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Echinacea for you, and some sage for the house.
Honestly, I've been taking echinacea every day, multiple times a day. We've all started taking iron supplements again. We're on the vitamin C. We're taking like the hydration tablets, like what the vitamin C tablets where they fizz in the water.
Yeah.
We've got some like hydration ones that you put in water as well, and it's like all the salts and enzymes,
electrolytes.
So we've been drinking them too to make sure like we're flushing our system properly. It's like, come on now. Come on.
No, well, whatever it is that's been going around, it's been pretty brutal. I've seen a lot of people like really suffering, like kind of getting better, but then waking up the next day and feeling like absolute horse rubbish again. So I hope it dissipates quickly. I hope it stops spreading round.
Well, apparently with me having EDS as well, like that can make you have it for longer, like flus and colds and stuff like that, so it takes you longer to like heal. And I'm sure Dean has it, which probably means that both our children have it as well, just undiagnosed. So it's just, we're getting there.
Be right as rain in no time.
I think that's everything across, right, going forwards for 2023.
I mean, like when we know what's going on, you guys will know what's going on for sure. And I'm just really excited. I just can't wait to see what the next couple of months brings, and it'll soon be 2024. I'm pumped. I'm ready to grow.
It's been nice to sit here and like have a conversation about it as well, right? And then this conversation is going to be like shared out, and people are going to get a bit more of like the people behind the videos, because our videos are very scripted. Trust me, they do not get recorded like that.
No, we do take our time recording. The recording time is a lot longer than the actual video time.
I cut a whole 3 minutes out the other day. Like that wasn't just like the only bit that I cut out, but that was like a whole 3 minute of a conversation that we had in the middle of recording.
Because sometimes mid-recording I will just start a conversation.
So there is a lot more that goes on behind our recordings. I think it's nice to like actually show ourselves a bit more. And I need to get better at sharing the bloopers, but sometimes the bloopers are like, oh, I don't know if we can post that.
Sometimes the bloopers can be like super embarrassing as well. Especially when the words are right in front of you. You know what the word is, but your mouth does not want to say it. The mouth and brain don't want to connect and work together. So
especially when I've done like a few in one go as well. Like you get to the last video recording, your mouth's just like given up moving.
We even sit here sometimes doing mouth exercises before we start recording. Honestly, you'd howl if you could see the situation. You really would.
You would, definitely. So thank you everyone for coming along and listening to us ramble on about what
and if you've made it this far, Thank you so much for sticking with us. Like, we appreciate it. But you can find us on Facebook. Hannah can pop our profiles in the description, I suppose, so you can follow along. And the page, get to know us more if you want to. If you're coming solely from YouTube, don't really know who we are, we'll pop the links in the description for you. And yeah, if you're into alternative healing, holistic healing, give us a follow. Like the video and let us know that you've been by. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Happy 2023.
And if you want to hear more from us, then we upload a video every Friday at 12 p.m. So pop along. That's UK time, 12 p.m. So pop along and learn along with us, because a lot of the time when we're posting videos, we're learning at the same time.
Because we learn as we grow, right?
Yeah, we don't know everything that we're posting about. We are literally learning it as we're recording it and then sharing it with you guys. So a lot of the time we'll be recording our video and be like, that's really interesting. And have a conversation about that.
Yep. And that's exactly what we do.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified of any future uploads. And we will see you guys in a week. Bye.
Bye.